Each fleece is removed in one piece to preserve fibre length and strength.
Carding removes remaining fine debris while preserving fibre elasticity.
The raw wool displays natural cream, white, or light grey tones.
06. Loose dirt, straw and vegetable matter remain embedded in the fleece at this stage.
69. Processing speed is carefully controlled to avoid breaking delicate wool fibers.
The wool fibers feel soft, yet greasy, due to lanolin content.
Skirt this section here. We need to keep the quality consistent across the lot.
71. Natural sheep wool crimp remains visible across the fibre structure.
72. No bleaching or synthetic fibers are introduced during carding. 'The aligned fibers are condensed into a thick wool sliver.
Proper handling preserves the natural crimp and elasticity of the wool fibers.
77. The wool sliver exits the carding section in continuous form.
This stage prepares natural sheep wool sliver for spinning into yarn.
Each fleece remains clearly visible, showing natural crimp and uneven texture.
The fibers remain aligned while maintaining natural wool crimp.
Controlled twisting binds the fibers together to form continuous wool yarn. 84. spinning speed is carefully adjusted to balance strength and softness. Any heavily contaminated or damaged wool sections are removed. No chemical finishes are applied during spinning.
Handling remains gentle to avoid breaking wool fibers.
This inspection stage ensures only suitable raw wool enters cleaning and processing.
32 approved raw sheep wool enters the scouring line where thick, greasy fibers remain clearly visible.
This spinning stage transforms wool sliver into usable wool yarn.
The wool is gently fed into washing tanks filled with warm water and mild detergents. Natural lanolin begins dissolving as dirt and vegetable matter separate from the fibers.
Multiple washing stages progressively clean the wool without damaging fiber structure.
The wool fibers gradually appear lighter and fluffier as impurities are removed.
Excess water drains from the wool through controlled squeezing rollers.
43. The washed wool shows improved softness and uniform color. No bleaching agents are applied during scouring.
The residual count on the blue fibers is slightly elevated here.
Rerun the cleaning cycle on batch 45B.
Clean wool exits the scouring process free from grease and heavy contaminants.
This stage prepares sheep wool for drying and further fiber refinement.
Controlled warm air circulates evenly to remove remaining moisture from the wool.
Drying temperature is carefully regulated to protect natural wool crimp and elasticity.
The wool gradually becomes lighter as excess water evaporates.
Rotating beaters gently loosen the fibers without breaking them. The wool expands into a soft, airy mass with improved fiber separation. Proper opening prepares the wool for accurate blending and carding.
The fibers retain natural resilience and springiness.
This stage transforms cleaned wool into ready-to-process loose fibers.
The wool spreads into a soft, continuous web with visible natural crimp.
67. Carding removes remaining fine debris while preserving fiber elasticity.
The carded wool web appears matte, fluffy, and uniform in thickness. The aligned fibers are condensed into a thick wool sliver.
The carded wool shows cohesive structure and soft texture.
The fibers remain aligned while maintaining natural wool crimp. Controlled twisting binds the fibers together to form continuous wool yarn.
84. Spinning speed is carefully adjusted to balance strength and softness. The newly formed yarn appears matte and slightly fuzzy, characteristic of natural wool.
86. No chemical finishes are applied during spinning.
Natural elasticity allows the yarn to absorb tension without snapping.
This green lot has a slight inconsistency right here. Let me see that. We might need to adjust the feeder.
Winding speed is carefully controlled to protect the yarn's natural elasticity. Visual inspection confirms correct twist, texture, and natural color.
The wool yarn remains resilient, breathable, and matte in appearance.
This stage prepares natural wool yarn for fabric formation processes.
21. The wool fibers retain natural crimp as fabric formation progresses. No synthetic fibers are blended during weaving or knitting.
Twenty-six. Natural wool warmth and breathability remain intact.
The wool fabric remains flexible, resilient, and natural in appearance.
There is a slight slub on this bolt. Noted. I'll mark it for mending.
38. The fabric displays consistent natural color in off-white, beige, or light gray tones.
Here are the 4 to 6 bolts you ordered.
Great, just stack them over there by the silks.
This final stage completes the journey from raw sheep wool to high-end wool fabric.